Hello students, how are you all? I hope everyone fine. In last class we learned Bayes theorem, maybe you remember, as well as total probability and partitions. And also we solved two problems on total probability. Today we are going to solve problem from Bayes theorem. As I told in the last class, one of the Bayes theorem question will be there in a question paper 100% for 3 marks as a question number 38. Remember that, okay? So Bayes theorem is very important and easy to answer. The statements are big statements, the problems are okay with the big statements, like it will take time to understand. Once you understood, definitely problem will be very easy to solve, okay? Remember that. So 38th question from last 10 years from the Bayes theorem or total probability. Total probability problem last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ solve ಮಾಡಿದೆ. So today we are going to solve Bayes theorem problem. Why we need Bayes theorem? Did you remember? To find out the probability of reverse order or the reverse probability. Okay, you will come to know what I mean by reverse probability from the following problems. Observe carefully. So today's first question from the Bayes theorem is as follows: bag 1 contain 3 red and 4 black balls, while another bag, okay, bag 2 contains 5 red and 6 black balls. One ball is drawn at random from the bag. ಸಿ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಾಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಅದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿವರ್ಸ್, ಸಿ ವಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಾಲ್. We already selected ball from the bag, one of the bag, and it was found to be red. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಒಂದು ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಬಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಫಸ್ಟೇ ಬಾಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಟೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಲರು ನೋಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕಲರ್? ರೆಡ್. ನೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಡ್ರಾನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಟು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? ಸಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ದಟ್ ದ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಟು. ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಓಕೆ ದಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಅನದರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್, ದ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಟು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಬೇಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಪಿ ಆಫ್ ಇ ಐ ಬಾರ್ A equal to probability of EI into probability of A bar EI divided by P of A. I hope you remember that. Okay, I'll display that formula again, don't worry. Yeah, so there are 2 bags. So let it first event E1 will be the selecting the first bag, E2 will be the selecting the second bag, and A will be the event which is already happened, okay, that it was found to be red. The selected ball is red. Selected ball is red. A red ball is drawn. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ E2 selected ball from the bag 2 when the selected ball is red color, E2 bar A. So we have to find out probability of E2 bar A. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಿಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಟ್ A intersection B ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಅ ಬೇಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ an event with respect to another event, but still probability of A intersection B by probability of B is never possible. Here we should use Bayes theorem. Okay, so ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Selecting first bag, selecting second bag, and selected ball is red. Okay, ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? probability of A bar E2. So solution is as follows. Observe carefully. So okay, that same thing again, E1, E2 and A. So can you tell me what is the probability of selecting the first bag out of 2 bag? What is the probability of selecting E1? Yeah, it is nothing but half, alva. 2 only 1 and 1 by 2. Similarly, probability of E2. What is the probability of E2? It is again half, because only 2 bags and 1 bag you are going to select out of 2. Okay, now 2 more numbers we can find out, or 2 more numbers are given. See, probability of A bar E1 is required. Why? In Bayes theorem we need probability of A bar E1 as well as probability of A bar E2. So probability of A bar E1. So ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. What do you mean by probability of A bar E1? A is, we have to find out the probability of this when under the condition of when E1 is already happened. So andre probability of selected ball is red and it is from the bag 1. It is from bag 1. So total is red color ball is 3 and total number of ball is 7 from bag 1. Okay, bag 1. See, if you want, I'll show you the question again. Wait for a minute. So first bag 3 red 4 black ball alva. Total number of ball is 3 plus 4 7. Adalli ಎಷ್ಟು red color ball ಇದೆ? 3 red color balls are there. So selected ball is red and it is from bag 1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 by ಎಷ್ಟು? 3/7 ಅಲ್ವಾ 3/7. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ತರ probability of A bar E2, selected ball is red and it is from bag 2. So total 5 red balls are there and it is out of 11 balls you are going to select. So probability of A bar E2 andre 5/11. Okay, so we know that we have to find out probability of E2 bar A. Andre selected red color ball is from the bag 2. So the probability of E2 bar A. And Bayes theorem formula is as follows: probability of E2 into probability of A bar E2 divided by probability of E1 into probability of A bar E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A bar E2. Got it? I hope you remember this is nothing but Bayes theorem. Ella value ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, substitute ಮಾಡಿ simplify ಮಾಡಿ, that's it. 1/2, okay, and 5/11 e probability of E2, same half into 3/7, simplify this, you'll get this number. Simplification gottidalla, LCM and simplification. So the final answer will be 35/68. Remember, this is a one very important question. Important in the sense this is a favorite question for the question paper setter, because it's so many times this particular problem is asked in final exam for 3 marks and it is from Bayes theorem. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಟೋಟಲ್ probability problem ಮತ್ತು Bayes theorem problem ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ. Maybe in last class I told when I solved one ball problem in a total probability, ಅಲ್ಲಿ direct ಆಗಿ find the probability of an event, not under any condition. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಲ್ಲ, find the probability of an event under the some restriction with the condition. Okay, remember, total probability restriction ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ restriction ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So you are finding not probability of A, you are finding probability of E2 bar E. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So this is an important 3 mark question from Bayes theorem. Got it? So I'll move to next. But remember, coming all the problem is similar to this. ನೀವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೆಯೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Once you write these numbers, then using Bayes theorem is very simple, and be careful. Yeah, it look like simple this number simplification, but be careful. ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ LCM ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you will not get the right answer, and if you not get the right answer, definitely you are going to lose 1 mark. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಪಾಠ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, LCM ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಐ ಸಾ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಾಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್, you should get 3 marks out of 3. Remember that, don't lose marks in simplification. So Bayes theorem artha aita. So I'm moving to next problem, again using Bayes theorem. In baro ella problem ide concept. Okay, yes. So try to understand the question. Okay, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಏನು, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. given 3 identical boxes, first, second, third, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, E1 E2 E3 ಅಲ್ವಾ? Selecting the first box, selecting the second box, selecting the third box. Okay, each containing 2 coins in the box. Each box contains 2 coins. Okay, 2 coins in a box. First box, okay, the box 1, both coins are gold. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎರಡೆರಡು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಮೇಲೆ. ಇನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ 1 ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ 1 ಸಿಲ್ವರ್. ಸೊ ಈಸಿ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ 2 ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ 1 gold, but each box contains 2 coins. Remember that. A person chooses a box at random and takes out a coin. One box select ಮಾಡಿ 1 coin select ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂತಾದ್ರೆ Bayes theorem ಬೇಕಂತ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ probability. ಬಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೇರೆನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. If the coin is of gold, selected coin is of gold, what is the probability that the coin in the box is also of, okay, what is the probability that the other coin in the box is also gold? That other coin in the box is also gold. So ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ನಾಟ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಇಸ್ ಅ Bayes theorem. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೆನಪಿಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. 3 ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್, ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ 3 boxes, each box contain 2 coins. The first box contain both gold coins, second box contain both silver coins, and third box contain 1 silver 1 gold coin. And a person select 1 coin at random and it is out. Okay, take out a random and it is noted as gold. Okay, selected coin is gold. Okay, so E1 is the first box selected, second box, E2 is third box. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಏನು selected coin is gold, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದು? See, if the coin is of gold, this is a A. Okay, and what we have to find out, what is the probability that the other coin in the box is also of gold. Okay, so we have to find out. Is this artha aitalva? Idu display agutte, don't worry, the next slide question alla this information. So probability of E1, you know, how many boxes are there? 3 boxes are there, and what is the probability of selecting one box out of that? 1 by 3. So this is also equal to probability of E2, probability of E3. Ella onde alva? 3 out of 3, 1 box you are selecting, correct? Now probability of A bar E1, A anno selected coin is a gold coin and it is from the first box. First box next gold coin is a gold coin. And what is the probability that selected coin is gold? It's a sure event alva. We have both coins are the gold only, and the probability of selecting the gold coin is a sure event. Sure event andre no, its probability will be equal to 1. ಬೇರೆ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್, and definitely you select one coin 100% you'll get the gold coin. The sure event is sure. Probability of A bar E2, ಎರಡು ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು, and you want to find out probability of selected coin is gold. Is it possible? Impossible event, because we have only 2 coins and both are silver. There is no chance of getting gold coin, okay, in this case. So it's a impossible event. What is the probability of impossible event? 0. Probability of A bar E3, 1 gold 1 coin. So what is the probability of selecting that gold coin from that box? It's a half chance. Okay, so that is half. That's it. Artha aita? So these 6 numbers nimge gottadre, then remaining task is easy. One more work is there. You have to identify whether you are finding probability of E1 bar A or E2 bar A or E3 bar A. Tell me which one we have to find out. Probability of E1 bar A. So question last statement ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? One coin select ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, it is a gold, and we have to find out the probability of an event which gives again a gold, and it is possible only in the first box. So it is not given directly that find the probability that selected both coins are from the first box. It's not given directly, but it is understood, because one gold coin already select agide, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು coin gold ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ it should be from the first box only, because in other boxes we don't have the two gold coins. So it is probability of E1 bar A. Clear ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? probability of E1 bar A. Once you identify this, then base theorem is easy to write. ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು? First probability of E1 into probability of ulta A bar E1. Probability of E1 into probability of A bar E1. Denominator this term, next E1 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ E2 ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ? 3 ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. So which is the formula? Probability of probability of E1 into probability of A bar E1, probability of E2 into probability of A bar E2, ಅದೇ ತರ probability of E3 into probability of A bar E3. ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 values. So there are 6 values. Substitute all the 6 values and simplify. See, this is nothing but 1 by 3 into 1. 1 by 3 ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ, so take it outside. So if you simplify like this will be easy work. So answer is 2 by 3. That's it. So I hope you understand. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನು ಇದು, ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ if you think that it is E2 bar A or E3 bar A, then gone. Because in question and text question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, it is from the bag 1 only, but it is understood that when one coin is selected gold and another one is also you want to get a gold, and it is possible only in the box 1, because in box 1 both coins are gold. Okay, so I hope you understood. This is also one important 3-mark question. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So this is also a base problem. Coming next problems are also from the base theorem. So ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Yeah, next question. Yeah, so this is also a little difficult question compared to the first problem. Okay, like last one. Clear ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಓದಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ. So 2 ಸಲ ಓದಿ, not an issue, because time required to solve this problem is less compared to understanding this particular problem. Suppose that the reliability of the HIV test is specified as follows. Of people having HIV, 90% of the tests detected as a diseases, but 10% go undetected. Of people free of HIV, 99% of tests are judged HIV negative, but 1% diagnosed as HIV positive. Read the question carefully. Numbers are note ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ದಾಕ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಕೆಲವು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ to understand this data. Suppose that a test is specified as follows. Of people having HIV, okay, 90% of tests detected the disease, but 10% go undetected. So 90% detect ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, 10% undetected. Okay, of people free from HIV, 99% of tests are judged HIV negative. Okay, obvious. HIV ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ okay, HIV ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, but ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ not 100%, Okay, 99% tests are judged HIV negative, but 1% of diagnosed HIV positive. So 1% ಗೆ HIV ಇದೆ ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, 99% of test judged negative, so 1% ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, from a large population of which only 0.1% have HIV, 1% selected at random given that HIV test, and pathologist report him or her as a HIV positive. What is the probability that person actually has HIV? Yeah, read it properly, otherwise it's very difficult to understand. Now tell me how we can select the different events, E1, E2, E3, or A1, A, B, C, or A, right? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ actual process ಏನು, ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ನು HIV ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ HIV, ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ HIV, and E2 person selected has no HIV. Okay, this is E1 in D2. What is A? A is actually one person selected at random given that HIV test, and the pathologist reports him or her as HIV positive, and the selected person has HIV positive. So this is A. Now tell me what is required. What is the probability that the person actually has HIV? What is the report that person actually has HIV? And the person selected person has HIV, and pathologist also give the same report that it has HIV, or he has HIV. So person selected HIV positive, A bar, okay, and yeah, person selected as HIV, and selected person actually result is positive. So that is probability of E1 bar A. So you have to find out probability of E1 bar A. E1 bar A. So ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಬರೀರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬೇಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಇಷ್ಟ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Now this three things will repeat. Numbers, if you want, I will show this question again. So numbers ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Person is okay. Let me explain once, then I will show the solution. Can you tell me what is the probability of E1? Can you tell me what is the probability of E1? What is the E1 person selected has HIV? So question correct ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. HIV test is specified as follows. Okay, HIV 90% test detected disease, but 10% go undetected. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 90% ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, so what is the probability of E1? Probability of E1 is 0.1%. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ person selected as HIV. ಈ 0.1% ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? See here. Yeah, here it is given clearly. Okay, from a large population of which only 0.1% have HIV. So this 1% of is used here. Okay, so probability of E1 and 0.1%. It is nothing but 0.001. Probability of E2 0.999. It's complement. E1 E2 complement each other. So you can write like this. So selected person has positive and he has HIV. So that is 0.9. 0.9 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? See, 90%. Okay, so probability of A bar E1 is 0.9, probability of A bar E2 0.01. Even this is also given 0.1%. Okay, so ishtu gottaಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So now what is required? Probability of E1 bar A. Why probability E1 bar A? Person has HIV and pathologist give the same report, so probability of E1 bar A. Now use a base theorem. Probability of E1 into probability of A bar E1 divided by same thing. So ಈ numbers ಅನ್ನ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. If you are not able to identify these numbers from the question, then you definitely will get the wrong answer. So question ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಓದಿ, definitely you will understand why the numbers are like this. Next task is very simple, substitute and calculation part. 0.001 into 0.9. It goes like this. Simplification, I hope you can manage. Calculator use ಮಾಡಿ, ಅಥವಾ manual calculation is difficult here, so use a calculator to complete this simplification. In numbers ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Sure? Okay. So simplification will give you the answer as 9 by 108.9, or you can keep in decimal form. ಹೀಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ. So 0.0826. I hope this last part you can manage. Okay, went little speed because this part nothing is there to explain. Use a calculator, calculate, and keep the decimal form only 0.0826. I hope you understood. So ಈ particular problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ difficult task is these 4 numbers. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ you can ask with me later. So numbers ಅನ್ನು ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇದೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ numbers ಅನ್ನು ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay. Sure, I hope you understood. Yeah. So next question from base theorem. In a factory which manufactures bolts, machine A, B, C manufacture the respectively 25%, 35%, 40% of the bolts. And we have a factory which manufacture bolts, and there are three machines A, B, C. Okay, and all these three machines manufacture 20% of first a machine A will manufacture 20% of bolt, B will manufacture 30% of bolts, and C will manufacture 40% of bolts. Of their outputs, 5, 4 and 2% are respectively defective bolts. Machine A 25% of bolts will manufacture for this factory, and out of 25%, 5% defective. For machine B, 4% are defective, and machine C, 2% are defective bolts. A bolt is drawn at random from the product and it is found to be defective, and the selected bolt is defective bolt. And what is the probability that it is manufactured by the machine B? This is one direct question. No confusion like previous problem. There is no confusion here. Simple direct question, and you can observe all the 6 numbers are given. Only you have to rearrange it properly. Okay, so even E2, E3 there, alva? A, B, C, 3 machines are there. Okay, so what is even? Machine A manufacture bolts. Similarly, E2 machine B and E3 machine C manufacture bolts. So the probability will go to percentage wise, right? And these are the A bar E1, A bar E2, A bar E3. So what should be A? First tell me. The selected bolt from the product is defective. Okay, bolt is defective. I hope you understood. There are 3 machines which produce different percentage of bolts, and in each machine will produce defective bolts of these percentage 5, 4 and 2% respectively. And we have to find out probability of that it is manufactured from the one bolt will be selected random and it is a defective bolt, and we have to identify that probability that it is manufactured from the machine B only. Okay, yeah. So question now this 4th thing will display in the next slide. Problems number and note 25% for this, 35% for B, 40% for C, 5, 4, 2 for A, B, C respectively. Okay. So probability of E1 25% and then 0.25. Next 35%. Next 40%. Probability of A bar E1, unless selected bolt is defective bolt as well as it is from the machine 1, 5%. So 0.5, 4% from the machine B, 2% for the machine C. In case selected bolt is defective as well as it must be from the machine B, and the probability of E2 bar A, probability of E2 bar A, probability of E2 into probability of A bar E2. This is nothing but base theorem. Formula compulsory write down the formula. Compulsory you should write this expression. Okay, then all the 6 numbers are given, substitute. Okay, I hope this you can manage. I am not going to help you in simplification part. You must practice. Okay, new neglect marbadi part, simply you lose a marks. You have to practice to simplify this either using calculator or manual calculation. In calculator use more the better. Okay, because it is in decimal form. Okay, I hope you can manage this. I'll just display the final answer. Substitution artha aitalva. So when you simplify, you will get answer as 0.4057, but observe carefully in the given question the numbers are in a percentage, so final answer must be in the percentage. I hope you know how to convert this into percentage. Okay, so 40.57%. So this much of bolts, okay, this much of chance of occurrence is that selected bolt is defective as well as from the machine B. This is a chance of occurrence, remember that. I hope you understood. See, don't think that this number is more. Yeah, this number is more than 1, but outside we have the percentage, right? Actually, the number is 0.4057. You know, probability of something cannot be more than 1. So answer is 0.4057. But when you write in a percentage wise, obviously it will come more than 1. Remember that definitely. Okay, it look like more than 1. So here outside, if you not write the percentage, it's completely wrong. So write down a percentage as you need. I hope you understood. So I'll move next one. Yes. A doctor is to visit the patient from the past experience. It is known that the probability that he will come by the train, bus, scooter or other means of transport are respectively as 3 by 10, 1 by 5, 1 by 10, 2 by 5. ಇಲ್ಲಿ difference in previous problem there are 4 different events. See, observe carefully. The doctor will come to the visit patients. He will come in 4 different transportation. One is train, bus, scooter and some other. Okay, percent probability is given as 3 by 10, 1 by 5, 1 by 10 and 2 by 5. Now probability that he will be late, here probability that he will be late are 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 1 by 2. And if he comes by train, the probability of he will be late is 1 by 4. If he comes by bus, probability that he will be late is 1 by 3. If he comes on scooter, probability of he will be late for the work or to see the patient, it's 1 by 12. Actually one number missing is alva ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, but see it is given. If he comes by train, bus, scooter respectively, and they already explained, but if he comes by other means, and if he didn't come in a train, bus and scooter, then okay, the transport, he will not be late, and he will be on time to see the patient. So other vehicle other than these three elements, probability of that will be late is 0. When he arrives, he is late. Definitely he is late already. What is the probability that he comes by train? What is the probability that he comes by train? This is also one direct question. Ella number visible ide, so it's very easy to complete it. Okay, only you have to write in the proper position. So event, he will come by train. Even he will come by bus. Next, he will come by scooter and other means of transportation. The 4 events are there. What is A? He will be late. The event A is doctor comes late. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? ಸೊ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸೊ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Probability of E1 3 by 10, probability of E2 1 by 5, probability of E3 1 by 10, probability of E4 2 by 5, and probability of A bar E1 1 by 4, probability of A bar E2 1 by 3, probability of A bar A3 is 1 by 12. What is the probability of A bar E4? What is E4? He comes by other transportation, and when he comes by other transportation, he will not be late. So probability of A bar E4 will be 0. Right? All the 8 numbers is available, so directly write down the formula and substitute. Okay, this already explained. 8 numbers are there, remember that. See, last one is 0 because he is never late if he comes by other transportation. So in numbers ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, I already explained, so you can write yourself after seeing the question. This you can do it, right? So what is asked? He will come by train. He will be late as well as he will come by train only. So probability of E1 bar A is required. Probability of E1 bar A is required. So it's a big expression to write, and you must write. There's no excuse. You have to write this formula. Okay, you have to write this formula. Then only you substitute all these numbers. So last one will be 0. So one work will be less. So I hope you can simplify this. Again, I'm leaving this. I'll show you the answer, but you have to work out whenever you're writing in notebook. Okay, right? You work out yourself. Just don't see the PPT and write down. Don't do that. You work out yourself and at the end compare the answer. Okay. So answer is 0.5. The chance of he will be late to see the patient when he comes by train is half, 0.5%. I hope you understood. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೋರ್ ವರ್ಕ್. Done? I hope you can complete this. Yeah, I'll move to next question. A man is known to speak truth 3 out of 4 times. He throws a die and reports that it is a 6. Find the probability that it is actually a 6. See here, compared to previous all the problem, here biggest difference is no numbers in the question. There's no numbers at all. Only 3 out of 4 on the quote. But no information illa. So we have to decide everything, numbers, events, everything. So nothing is visible easily. But number is there. Remember, you have to identify it. Man is known to speak truth 3 out of 4 times. He throws a die and it is reported that it is a 6. Find the probability that it is actually a 6. So what is the event? 6 occurs in the die. Dial 6 ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, he will tell that it is 6. Okay, dial 6 ಬಂದಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, and even after that he will tell it is 6, so that he will tell lie also. So only he speak 3 out of 4 times truth. Okay, 6 does not occurs on the die. Correct? Report that it is 6. He will report that it is 6. So A will be man report that it is 6. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Now what is the probability of E1? What is the probability of getting 6 when a die is thrown? 1 by 6. Probability of E, the complement, E1, E2 are the complement. So 1 minus 1 by 6 andre 5 by 6. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇದು? ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ E1, the die shows 6 is nothing but out of 6 one chance, that is 1 by 6. He die does not shows 5 does not show 6 means what? It shows 1 2 3 4 5 and the 5 chances of occurrence. Total chance of occurrence is 6, so it is 5 by 6. Now a bar E1, and then man report that it is a 6 and die shows 6, and then man he is telling truth. What is the probability that he will tell truth? 3 out of 4 times. So that it's very clear, 3 by 4. Only that number is visible in the question. And probability of A bar E2, die shows, man reports that it is 6 and die shows, okay, other than 6. Die shows other than 6 means he is telling lie. 3-4 times if he tells truth, what is the probability of he will tell lie? Yeah, 1 minus 3 by 4 and 1 by 4. Now see, all the 4 numbers are available. Now what is asked? Find the probability that it is actually 6. Find the probability that it is actually 6. So now tell me whether E1 bar A or E2 bar A. Probability that it is actually 6 andre 6 occurs and man report that it is 6, so it is E1 bar A alva. Probability of E1 bar A artha aita? Idannu artha madಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬಾ important. Illi ನೀವು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you lose 2 marks out of 3. You will get 1 mark for writing all this, remember that. So probability of E1 bar A is equal to probability of E1 into probability of E bar E1, and you know this formula. Substitute all the numbers, you will get the answer as 3 by 8. Answer is 3 by 8. So artha aita ee question? Okay, he will speak truth 3 out of 4 times andre probability of he will tell the truth is 3 by 4, and if 3 by 4 he is telling truth, definitely 1 by 4 he will tell the lie. Artha aita? Okay, so illu jaasti explain ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, simplification, it is your turn. And next one, yes, this is an important question, please note down. Read this question carefully. Write down the events. Here also we have 2 events, and one is event A. Student selected as a hostelier. Okay, student selected is a day scholar. What is event A? Student selected as A grade. Okay, student has A grade. Okay, so this is E1 E2 A. Can you tell me what is the probability of E1? It is given in terms of percentage, that is 60% andre 60 by 100. Probability of E2, 40%, 40% day scholars. Student selected has got A grade, so A bar E1, observe here carefully the previous year result note. 30% of all the students who reside in hostel attend A grade andre A grade and hostel. A bar E1 30%, A bar E2 20%. So all the numbers are available. So what is required? One student is chosen at random from the college and he has grade A. What is the probability that student is a hostelier? Andre E1 bar A. You have to find out probability of E1 bar A. Question artha aita? Numbers ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ, next level ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So probability of E1 60%, probability of E2 is 40%, probability of A bar E1 is 30%, and probability of A bar E2 is 20%. And what is required? Probability of E1 bar A. Formula ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ. ಸೊ probability of E1 into probability of A bar E1, probability of E1, probability of A bar E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A bar E2. So as I told, this is compulsory work. All the numbers are available, substitute directly, not an issue. Simplification you can do it using calculator, or manual calculation is also allowed. So final answer will be 18 by 26 or 9 by 13. Even you can keep in decimal form, as well as since in the given problem all the numbers in percentage, whenever the given data is in percentage, the final answer must be in percentage. So 69.2%. artha aita? ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್. So please practice in home. If you find difficult to identify the numbers like this, then tell me. In next class the base theorem will continue. Okay, in that classes I will explain properly. Okay, yeah. Note down this question. This is a homework problem. In answering a question on a multiple choice test, student either knows the answer or guesses. Let 3 by 4 be the probability that he knows the answer. 1 by 4 be the probability that he guessed the answer. assuming that a student who guessed the answer will be correct with the probability 1 by 4, what is the probability that the student who knows the answer, given that he answered it correctly? Yeah, some numbers are visible, right? 3 by 4 ಇದೆ, 1 by 4 ಇದೆ, illond 1 by 4 ಇದೆ. If you observe carefully, there are 2 events. So how many numbers are required? 4 numbers are required. 3 is available, 1 you have to identify. So I want to know whether you will identify that number which is given in and it is actually hide in this sentence. So definitely you can identify that number, missing number, and find out, okay, probability of maybe E1 bar E2, it depending on how you take E1 and E2, or probability of E2 bar E. But remember, only 2 events, E1 and E2, and 1 E. I hope you can solve this. If you want, I'll display the solution of this in the next class, but before that you practice and get the confidence that yeah, I can solve base theorem problem. Only if you solve yourself, then only you will get the confidence. Sumne naan ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನು, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. So this is homework problem. I hope you can do it. I'll show you the answer in next class. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So remaining questions of base theorem I will discuss in next class. Thank you.